Oops! I fixed it! I have a PowerPoint presentation. Your arms look really big. Have you been working out? I'm gonna put some hair in my armpits for the freaks and geeks out there. Look at this shit. And you can't even deny it anymore. Okay? Bam! Can you see it? You can see it. Right? I've been working out. Fake! Come here and say to my guts. My goal is to be muscle mommy. Ugh. Surely I'll keep this up now that I'm unbanned. 87 followers. I have 87 right now. That's huge, man. I'm trying to sign up to go to a party at TwitchCon for like partners and stuff, and I can't register for it because you need at least 250 followers. I'm a nobody. Okay, you guys ready for the PowerPoint presentation or what? I did a little bit of a recap from all the stuff that we would probably have talked about if I wasn't banned. We can talk more about the ban later too if you want. Ain't no shame in my game, baby. Alright, so we're gonna do some news stories, some drama, and I'm gonna give you my opinion on all of it because I know that's what you're really wondering. When you've read all these headlines, you've been like, oh, I wonder what Yabbe feels about this. I wish she could tell me. Well, here I am to tell you. Don't remember what the first slide is. Ah, we start with some big news stories. This was 30 days ago. Feel old yet? There was a Canadian wildfire and it made New York look like this. And although it looks very cool, it's also very dangerous. This was 30 days ago. My opinion on that is I feel really sad for the animals in the forest. Mexico filter, pretty much, yeah. The whole of New York was in Breaking Bad for a bit. Still is, maybe? I'm not sure. Brave Day, thank you, thank you. I'm here to give you the truth and nothing but the truth. The next was this shit. Okay, this is not 30 days ago. This is what, like a week ago? 10 days? Something like that. The Wagner group. It was scary. It was scary. It was a shame it didn't do more. And I also want to just make sure that everyone knows that he's still a really bad person, okay? Still a really bad person. He gets no brownie points for me. Also, it taught me something. I didn't know about this. Mercenary groups, they can't be tried for war crimes. What's up with that? I had no idea. Doesn't make any sense to me. So you can do war crimes, but if you do it by yourself, it's like, what? I don't get it. It's fucked up. Maybe their employer is responsible, so apparently you can only be tried for war crimes if you're like a country or something. There's a crazy loophole. It's stupid. I hate it. My opinion is I'm happy that they can't get along. Cause I was like, it's a mutually assured destruction. Also, look at this dude. Look at this dude. Ugly gremlin man. I hate him because of what he's done, not because of what he is. Just making sure that we're all on the same page, okay? Next news story was the Titanic submarine story. The Titan Submersible. It went underwater as such. Terrible idea. It was made of carbon fiber and titanium. And this is a video. I included a video in this PowerPoint because this man said some things that I found very intriguing.
I'd like to be remembered as an innovator. I think it was General MacArthur said, "You're remembered for the rules you break." And you know, I've broken some rules to make this. I think I've broken them with logic and good engineering behind me. The carbon fiber and titanium. There's a rule you don't do that. Well, I did.
He did. Well, he did it. You're remembered for the rules you break. Amazing. So anyway, this asshole killed 4 passengers.
I'd like to be remembered.
Because he wanted to be remembered as a rule breaker. Anyway, my opinion is that was sad. And this is why you should never fuck with the ocean. I don't understand. Has it ever ended well when someone fucks with the ocean? No. Lesson learned. No ocean. There's an ad! Fuck! It was a submersible and it submerged. Mission complete. You know what? You're not wrong, okay? Fair enough. Is your whole presentation about hating men? Just because some men are stupid and happen to make the news doesn't mean anything more than that, okay? Don't get into it. Don't put words in my mouth. That would be really funny if I did that, actually. Now I kind of regret not doing it. I didn't want to push the envelope. More news. There's a teenage boy named Hal who was fatally shot by the police during a traffic stop. Which is not so much him being bad as the police being bad. I think the police were men. Wait. So Paris is like, fuck you, and fuck you the police, and we hate you, and we're gonna burn some cars. My opinion on this is that this is a very traditional French pastime, hobby, leisure, call it what you will. It's very French. You don't really go to France and expect there not to be a riot or a strike or some protest somewhere. Basically, the French have a very, very strong culture of going, hey, you, authority, you did something I don't like? Fuck you! And then they just fuck shit up. Honestly, kinda stand it. Justice pour Noël. Oh, and then Macron went out and he blamed video games for violence. And I was like, oh, that was really cringe. Why did you do that? So that's my opinion. A cringe. And I hope that TwitchCon doesn't get cancelled because I have to go to France anyway. So hopefully. Yeah. Once the French election, there just was one where he won over like kind of a fascist Nazi lady. It's a whole mess. Let's not even get into that, all right? Here's the Twitch drama recap. The tea has been spilled this month in all directions, and I wasn't really there to cover any of it. I had a lot more written down, but then some of the the things that I'd written down were like really sad, and like the whole Too Mad situation is like, this is just sad / pathetic / criminal. Exactly. So I did stay away from like the criminal side of drama, because that's like too much. I don't think you should really have an opinion on crime. I don't know. Let's spill some tea that is not that inflammatory. This was 30 days ago. Remember this? Feel old yet? Bro, look at my arm. You can actually... Oh. Obsessed. Okay, anyway. There was a Twitch ad that said that I knew the Twitch ads could only be there. So, this alert would have broken rules. Yes. It is. Thank you. You're right. The Twitch was like, hey, new ads from now on, they can only cover 3% of your screen, so they would like look that big. And then everyone collectively was like, the fuck? And then OTK threatened to like leave Twitch, and everyone was like up in arms, and then Twitch immediately went back on it, rolled it back like they do when they really mess up. And they stopped doing that. My opinion is that that was cringe, and I don't know why they do this. Well, they're stupid, I guess. I mean, sometimes, not always. I deserve my ban. Anyway. This was huge news. Oh god, I'm covering my juicer. So, remember this? This also happened in the last 30 days. The juicer himself, XqC, leaked his home because he did a weird house tour, and then at the end of it he left his house and Adept was standing outside with a cop and her mom. So she finessed him out of his own house or some shit. I don't know. It was a whole mess. My opinion is that was really, really cringe. Oh my goodness. I get really, really bad secondhand embarrassment, and this took me out for 10 minutes. Painful. More XqC news. He signed a deal with Kick for $100 million. Yeah. Thank you, Mertis, and thank you, Luda. $100 million. I said, that's a lot of money. Then I decided to do some research because I'm a journalist now. In the last 30 days, he has streamed for a total of 86 hours and 15 minutes on Kick. Then I went and I looked up how much he streamed on Twitch in the last 30 days. And it's actually more. He streamed 114 hours on Twitch this month. So, I don't know what kind of deal or why Kick was hey, give this man $100 million to stream on our platform just a little bit. That's a lot of money. My opinion on this is, all right. Then, the queen herself weighed in on this. She is Bayzid, okay? Don't get it twisted. We're Team Poki over here. She said, and this got clipped to hell and back. She said, something about sacrificing values for more money is so cringe to me, personally. For me to do cringe shit when I have money, I can't. Ew, it's almost embarrassing. Honestly, good take. Good take. He got equity too. Yeah, I did not care enough about the Kick thing to look into it further. The amount of research I've done on this is just the stuff that I found interesting enough to do the bare minimum. Don't care about the. I am not gonna research and read every comment on Reddit. All right. So. My opinion, she spoke facts, but of course a lot of people were extremely upset with this, because God forbid she has an opinion about herself. Then there's this clown. I chose a bad spot to put pictures in my presentation. Remember this whole thing? I remember this whole thing like it was last month, because it was. So, I could not bother to research who he was, so I just googled. And it said that Twitch and YouTube personality Nickmercs, also known as Faves Nickmercs, is facing backlash after he posted a controversial tweet on June 7th. Shit, 3 fucking weeks ago. The tweet in question said they should leave the little children alone, that's the real issue. And who should leave them alone? The gays. That's what he was saying, alright? The LGBTQ crowd during Pride Month. As a response to this, Call of Duty removed his in-game skin. I said originally I just typed remove his skin, but that felt just a little bit. It was his in-game skin, alright? And then all the gamer boys like got upset and were really stupid about it. And then I don't know who said it first, but I saw that Hassan said it, and it created some waves because he said that Dr. Disrespect was more loyal to Nick than to his wife, which, I mean, was not wrong. That's funny. That was a really funny joke, but Dr. Disrespect does not take disrespect kindly, and he got all upset and whiny about it, which was really cringe. My opinion, he's a FaZe member. What do you expect? I don't know why everyone surprised Pikachu FaZe. It's always the same crowd. Whatever. Next is this little story. Cardboard Cowboy is a music creator who created a second Twitch account to stream his music on loop. His music. And he got banned for copyright infringement, even though it was his music and his art, his everything. And they banned him, and they were like, you have to prove that it's you. You have to show the contract. And he's like, I don't have a contract with myself. And they fucked him over. Average Twitch L, it kind of took a while for them to fix it, but they did fix it, and his channels are reinstated. But like, average Twitch L. In some good news, Jinny walked across the country of Taiwan in 42 days. I don't know if you guys caught wind of this, because I don't know if you mesh in the same spheres. She waddled across the whole country in 42 days, and it was actually really, really nice because her stream was always kind of on, and it was nice when I felt lonely, and it was cute. Good job, Jinny. Yeah, whoops, I forgot my opinion. I can do it in 41 days. Well, she was waddling, she wasn't sprinting, all right? Good job. Then there's this, which I've been so obsessed with her song. It's so fucking catchy. If you didn't get it in the beginning of my stream, this is what I was doing. So if you don't recognize her from this, you might recognize her from that. Alright? This is Colleen Ballinger, also known as Miranda Sings. OG YouTuber. She's been accused of grooming and a lot of inappropriate behavior with children in her group's chats. She used to add teens, preteens into group chats that she was a part of, and she would ask them really inappropriate stuff. And she would also like talk to them about like her divorce and her sex life and shit, and they're like 14-year-old. It was really, 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 really cringe. But there's like so much evidence against her. I don't know how she can ever come back from this. And she did not either. So she made a video after a month where she was just singing on the ukulele, and I've never seen an apology like that. I mean, it barely was an apology. It was magical. It was the best. It was the best YouTube apology I've ever seen. So that's what I was trying to do when I turned my stream on. I think that's it. Oh yeah, I'm very happy to be back. I missed you. I was very bored last time. It's good to be back. Yay! Woohoo! Feels good, man. You forgot to mention that Forsen finally beat the Juicer. See, I looked into it. I was like, okay, I have to report on some Forsen news. There wasn't any. Open his stream, Dum Dum. He's right there. Yeah, also, listen. In all seriousness, what I said shouldn't have been said. That being said, I really hope you understand that this is not something that I hold to be true in my heart, okay? I am very upset about this ban. I always hoped my first ban would be something more funny. This was not funny. It was only sad. Really, really annoying. Oh, my mommy got a sub! Yay! My mom called me. And she was like, your sister who follows you on Twitter said that you got deleted? And I was like, oh my god. I had to like explain the whole thing, and I had to explain to her why I got banned. And her take was, I shouldn't have said that, but also, so that was her take.